Hello and welcome to Knit and Crochet with Joanna. This is a very pretty 2 rows repeat pattern, and you cast on multiple of 5 plus 2 plus 2 edge stitches. This is how it looks on the front side, and this is the back side. I have 14 stitches on my needle, 14 because we said multiple of 5, I took it 2 times, it's 10, plus 2, 12, plus 2 edge stitches, 14. I purled 1 row, so I have the pattern on the front side of my work, and I start now with row 1. I knit as always my edge stitch, and now knit 2 stitches, 1, 2, purl 1 stitch, and from the next stitch I'm going to work 5 new stitches. Here is my stitch. I go 1 row less into the stitch, 1 row less, I grab the yarn, pull through. This is my first stitch, and I keep all the stitches on my needles. Yarn over, this is my second stitch. I insert my needle into the same stitch, 1 row less, I grab the yarn, pull through. This is my third stitch. Yarn over, this is my fourth stitch, and I insert my needle again 1 row less into the same stitch. I grab the yarn, pull through, and this is my fifth stitch. I bring this 5 stitches to the left needle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have in total now the 5 stitches and 1 more here, 6 stitches. I'm going to knit this 6 stitches together from the back side. So I insert my needle from the back side into this 6 stitches, and I knit them all together. And I purl the next stitch. This is the pattern in row 1. Again, knit 2 stitches, 1, 2, purl 1 stitch, and now again 5 new stitches from the next stitch. Here's the stitch. I go again 1 row less into the stitch, I grab the yarn, pull through. This is my first stitch. Yarn over, this is my second stitch. I insert my needle 1 row less into the same stitch, I grab the yarn, pull through. This is my third stitch. Yarn over, my fourth stitch, and again into the same stitch, 1 row less, I grab the yarn, pull through, and this is my fifth stitch. I bring this 5 stitches to my left needle. I have again in total 6 stitches, and I knit this 6 stitches together from the back side. I insert my needle into the 6th stitches, and I knit them all together. Purl 1 stitch and finish the row with 2 knit stitches, 1, 2, and I knit my edge stitch. This was row 1. Row 2, knit and purl all the stitches as you see them. So work all the stitches as you see them. I knit my edge stitch, and here I have purl stitches, so I purl 1 stitch and the second stitch, knit 1 stitch, purl the next stitch. Here we have 1 knit stitch, and here again 2 purl stitches, 1 knit stitch, 1 purl stitch, 1 knit stitch, 2 purl stitches, and I knit my edge stitch. Let's do this 2 rows again together. I knit my edge stitch. Now knit 2 stitches, 1, 2, purl 1 stitch. Here is the bubble, so I'm going to work a new bubble. 5 new stitches. Here is the stitch. I go again 1 row less into the stitch, I grab the yarn, pull through. This is my first stitch. Yarn over, my second stitch. I insert my needle again into the same stitch, 1 row less, grab the yarn, pull through. This is my 3rd stitch. Yarn over my 4th stitch, and I insert my needle again into the same stitch, 1 row less. I grab the yarn, pull through, and this is my 5th stitch. I bring this 5 stitches to my left needle, and I have again here 6 stitches. I'm going to knit this 6 stitches from the back side together. So I insert my needle into this 6 stitches and I knit them all together. And I purl the next stitch. And this is my pattern in the first row again. Knit 2 stitches, 1, 2. Purl 1 stitch. And here we do again a new bubble. Here is the stitch, I go 1 row less into the stitch, I grab the yarn, pull through. This is stitch number 1. Yarn over, stitch number 2. Into the same stitch, grab the yarn, pull through, stitch number 3. Yarn over, stitch number 4. Into the same chain, 1 row less, grab the yarn, pull through. And this is stitch number 5. I bring this 5 stitches again back to the left needle, and I have now here 6 stitches, and I'm going to knit these 6 stitches together from the back side. Purl 1 stitch and finish the row with 2 knit stitches, 1, 2, and I knit also my edge stitch. Row 2, I work all the stitches as I see them, so I purl the purl stitches and I knit the knit stitches. Purl the purl stitch, knit the knit stitch, and again purl the purl stitches, knit the knit stitch, purl the purl stitch, knit the knit stitch, and purl the purl stitches. And I knit my edge stitch, and that's it. We repeat this 2 rows again and again, and after a few rows your pattern looks like this, a very pretty and easy pattern. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, thank you.